Let's see. My longest road trip so far was my last one to Alaska. I drove from San Diego all the way to Philadelphia to shoot a paintball event. And then I had already been to all 48 states, so Alaska was the last 49th state my car could drive to. And so I wanted to finish off that little tick off that check mark. My name's Philip Baker. I drive a 2019 Countryman ALL4, and I'm from San Diego, California. It's not that fast. It's got like 180 horsepower, but it's still fun. It gets me to point A and point B, and I'll probably do some mods, but it's a month old. I don't really have time to do anything. I got it, went on a couple road trips, and then went on this road trip. Actually, I was more into motorcycles growing up. My dad was really big into motorcycles, and I've gone to a few superbike races. I've been to Laguna Seca. That was more what I was raised with. I got into the car scene when I turned 16. I was looking to get a truck, you know, the classic California pre-runner desert truck, and I got a hand-me-down Nissan 240SX, and definitely can't turn down a free car. So I got into that, and that got me into the car world, and that's what got me into photography, is taking pictures of that car. And I'm still part of the car world, but not as much. I'm more just into traveling and exploring the country right now. My mom has a Mini, and she's on her 5th Mini. My dad's a muscle car kind of guy. He's got a 5.0 Mustang and 4 motorcycles. All of our cars have ProClip. So I got into ProClip because my dad bought one for his F-150, which I just learned is your guys' #1 bestseller, so it's kind of funny. From there, my mom got a ProClip, and when I saw hers, I really liked the location and the mounting and the fact that it was pretty sturdy and didn't bounce around or anything like that. There wasn't a chance that I'd hit a bump and it'd pop out if I was using a vent clip or something like that. It's at an awesome spot right in front of me, you know, within arm's reach, so I don't have to take my phone out and deal with it. I don't gotta deal with worrying about getting pulled over by the cops or anything like that, and it's definitely a worry of mine, is getting pulled over for something stupid like being on your cell phone or something like that. So it makes life a lot easier. So yeah, my name's Stretch. Everyone calls me Stretch, and it surprises people that I drive a Mini. It's oddly enough, the Minis have some of the most headroom of any car I've ever been in. It's a comfortable car for someone who's 6'6", so I really like it. I like the aftermarket community. It's really cool. There's rallies every year, big national ones. I had a Subaru before and didn't really like the community of Subarus. In the beginning it was awesome, but nothing compared to the Minis. The Mini crowd is amazing. The company itself is really awesome towards their customers and their support and just the community itself. Yeah, between the box and the actual Mini, I just have just about everything that's important to me in my life in my car. The only thing I really don't carry with me is my desktop home computer. I'm getting to the point to where the next time I upgrade to a laptop, I'll upgrade to a laptop that can survive me for a while, and I won't have to use a desktop. And then literally everything I'll own will probably fit in my Mini. I try to balance between hotels and camping and stuff like that. The one thing I avoid is sleeping in the car. I've done it a few times and I can do it, and it's not terrible, but I mean, 6'6", sleeping in any car is not fun. The last Mini I crashed with 157,000 miles on it. It was a little over 3 years old, and this car's already got 6,000 miles on it, so at least 160,000 miles, and all pretty much solo driving. Only a few road trips I've gone on that had people with me. The Alaska trip was 11,000 miles. And that took me a little over a month to do.
So you probably have to stop.
No, actually I was gonna do an oil change when I got to Anchorage. Anchorage has a Mini dealer, and I was really excited because I try and stop at Mini dealers along my routes, and I did not make it to the Mini dealer for service. but I still got to the dealer and got to visit it. But yeah, I was gonna do the oil change there, but didn't actually make it to the oil change. So I saved myself a little bit of money in the end. I used to fly to these paintball events, and it got boring just going, you know, hotel, field, airport, home. I wanted to explore, and one of the times, I think it was Chicago Chicago one event, we actually went to Millennium Park, and I got to go see the Bean and the fountain for Married with Children and stuff, and got to do a little exploring, but not a ton of exploring. And it just got boring, and so I wanted to change it up and see the rest of the country. It's awesome. California is pretty cool. You know, we get to see all these diverse ecosystems within a few hours drive, but it's still not exploring in different communities, and it's definitely different. You know, California and Texas or Kentucky are completely different personalities and landscapes and everything like that, and it's fun getting to see these. I'm fairly unique in terms of a Mini owner. I mean, I've already taken this thing off road a few times, and
Hey, you're wasting the sound bites here. Keep this for the video.